Well, for personally, I think the biggest threat for democracy or to democracy in Africa is the absence of visionary leadership and transparency in governance processes. We also there are a number of underlying factors, but then these are key factors that I think sum up the whole: visionary leadership and transparency in governance process. And this could also link to accountability. When there's no transparency, accountability is misplaced, because then the people or the elected representatives do not believe that they have some kind of responsibility to the people to give them feedback on what they're doing, the tasks they have been given, and also the journey so far. Democracy speaks to a people coming together to give their mandate to single individuals who would take it up, not because they can't carry up that responsibility themselves, but in a bid to avoid chaos, in a bid to have a unified voice and order in getting certain things done, getting the task done. And if, as a people, we believe that this individual or an individual is capable of carrying up the responsibility for the bulk of us, for the rest of us, then that individual or those individuals that are elected and given these mandates should be able to account for that responsibility or that task that has been given to them. The problem or the gap we see in almost all African countries is the fact that leaders are feel self-made and believe that they're not accountable to anyone. They do not need to give feedback on their responsibilities or tasks. They do not need to let you in on what is going on. Why are certain things not working? That is what transparency is about: feedback, communication with the people. In all spheres of life, communication is very essential. And where there's absence of communication, assumptions come in, chaos comes in, and a lot of misgivings come in. It's the same thing with democracy in Africa, where there is no consistent communication, clear communication between the people and their elected leaders. Then there is always a space for assumption and misgivings. And it also gives space for bad governance, because then people feel they have the free will to do as they desire without any checks being put on them.